Hey, come workshop it at the Swing Jam.
Peace and blessings, beloved family. Welcome to another amazing episode of Who's Naked Up in Here. I'm your host, Mr. Witz, alongside my amazingly gorgeous co-host, the phenomenal gifted. Y'all please open up your mics and your hearts and show love to one another the way we do, the way
Woo!
family
Hello,
do.
hello.
It's
Hello,
so good to
family.
see y'all tonight here in this space. Wiz Gifted, thank y'all for holding this space for us tonight on such an incredible night. It's an incredible night to be alive right now. So
Yes, it is.
thanks to you guys.
Hey, everybody.
Yes, it is. Hey, Whisper.
Mhm.
Hey, thank you
And
for that, Thomas.
once again, happy birthday to C Santos. Hello and happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday
Well,
to you.
Happy
Oh,
birthday,
happy birthday,
C.
Steve. Thank God.
Where you at? We need
that's
to see your face tonight. Are you hiding from us?
No, I'm so sorry. I was trying to bring my plate of dinner
Oh my God.
and my computer and everything.
Oh
Girl,
my
you about to give
goodness.
us a plate full of dinner? Dang.
Oh my goodness. You really did it.
I did.
Oh
Hey,
wow.
my name is Ben.
I see your name is Ben.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I was wondering where he came from with that in the
I was like, yeah, you
comments.
grew a
And now
goatee quick. Like I just seen her yesterday, bro. Like, damn, you grew that shit quick. I wish my shit grew that quick.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. I
Thank
love
you.
it. Listen, will y'all all unmute yourself and join me as we celebrate our sister and sing happy birthday to C tonight.
Yeah.
all
So
right. And as we
everybody please
sing,
unmute
watch
yourself.
your as we sing, watch your little thing come up if it pops up. It'll try to take your hand down. All right,
Oh, it
let's go.
doesn't
Uh,
matter. Don't worry. We in here. I know everybody wants to share tonight. Am I right?
yeah, yeah. That's what we're here for.
That's
Not
what's up.
everybody's hand is okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's go. Let's go. Let's sing it. Let's sing it.
Spark us off with
All right. Happy
happy
birthday
Day
to
to
ya.
birthday
ya.
to
Happy
Happy
birthday
Day
to
you.
ya.
to
birthday.
ya.
Happy
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 birthday.
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 Y'all, we need
Happy
that bass.
birthday to ya. Happy
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 birthday
birthday
to
to
birthday
ya.
ya.
Happy
Happy birthday.
birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday. Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, happy
Happy
birthday,
Happy
happy
birthday.
birthday, hey, hey,
birthday.
happy birthday,
Oh, you
happy
guys are
birthday,
so
Happy
happy
awesome.
birthday,
Thank you.
birthday
Thank
happy
you.
to
Y'all are
birthday.
so freaking
you.
awesome.
Oh,
Hey,
we love
birthday
Celebrating the
you.
time that we are
girl.
blessed with your soul. Like, thank you so much for being born so we can celebrate this day with you.
I'm telling you,
Amen.
you're looking
Amen.
21 over there, girl, with
I
that
know, right?
French
Hey, look,
goatee.
looking like a
I wish,
21-year-old Ben.
but
What's going on?
today I am 35.
Oh,
Hey, welcome.
awesome. That's a
Welcome.
wonderful age.
Yes, it
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
Oh,
that's a very fun age
yeah, that's
where
me.
you're mature enough to do stupid shit and get away with it.
I like how you put that. Oh man, well, how's everybody doing? It's great to have y'all here in this space tonight. In this celebration, we got some people that's away at the moment, but they reassured me that they will be popping in at some point tonight. But we're gonna keep this party going because we are here. The family's here. Everybody who needs to be here at this time is present. So I'm gracious to have you all. Um, I must do my little spill for those who catch it on the playback. So this is a safe space to share. This is an open mic. So anyone and everyone who would like to share, please raise your hands. If it's your first time in this space and you're unsure of how to do it, there's a reaction button at the bottom of the screen. If you click on that button, you can see the emoji that says raise your hand, and all hands that are raised will be acknowledged. Tonight we will be sharing 2 poems per artist. All I ask is that you keep your mics muted while someone is sharing. The comment section is wide open. Please utilize that space as often as possible. Keep sharing the joy of just being here with one another. And after um, after each performance, I ask you to please show some love and support to the artist as well as to the art that has been shared tonight. So with that being said, I'm going to open up as normal just to make sure everybody's comfortable with their share. So y'all please open your hearts and your mics and show some love for Mr. Witz, the poet.
Let's go, Mr. Witz.
Wiz, get it.
Woo, 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 woo.
Bruh, bruh.
All right. This first piece I'm going to share, I actually wrote 2 nights ago. It's a tribute to my nephew. I normally don't do the whole spill and everything, but I have lost one of my nephews to gun violence about coming up on a decade ago. So his energy is heavy on me and my family during this time. So this is a little tribute to him. It's entitled My Pain Tastes Like. It's anniversary time. Pop open the bottle. We're gonna drink and reminisce on yesterday again. When my hair was the butt of your jokes and your laughter volumed the room better than this glass. And I'll drink to that because at least there, your face was full like dark liquor in a bottle. It's awkward toasting your presence when all we have is memories. I poured out enough to raise a graveyard of alcoholics from their graves, and every sip is like swallowing a coin, trying to dial back the times when phone booths exist so I can get another chance to get it right and show you that there is a better way. And I hurt like I took fire from the wave of hate Black boys have for each other. It pains me to have to pen this, but I will do my best to express it. My pain tastes like gun smoke flavored mayo spread on finger food, dead body sandwiches, because I see Black boys making food of each other the way white women make potato salad. My pain tastes like a red rum goblet funneled in my throat like a ritual, the way blood feeds the street where we are from. And it's usually the neighborhood who spilled it. My pain tastes like a revenge platter, a smorgasbord of faux faces cut from the neck. The only thing that makes me feel accomplished is having seconds in your name, drinks in your honor, sauces from cheek to cheek, and I won't wipe any food from my mouth. I'll let it dry on my face so I can savor the taste. And I hate being an addition to the demise of brown-skinned youth. But I miss you enough to stain my soul so that you are forever praised. But it's your anniversary, your moment, a call for celebration. The day the death certificate was contracted with your name on it, and my pain tastes like a broken heart.
Bruh, my little brother died a month ago today. And so I really felt that, man. Like, I appreciate you for sharing that, man, because, yeah, it's been 1 month since my little brother passed. So it's still pretty fresh. I
And my
appreciate you for that.
condolences indeed, brother. It's always painful when uh, those younger than us leave before we do. Um, it's like they don't get a chance to identify with, um, what living is all about. So it hurts, especially when it's, um, well, I won't put no specifications on it because it pains regardless of the term, the way that they leave. You know what I mean? Um, and it's clear to us, at this stage in life that no one lives forever. You know, um, the body is temporary, but I believe the spirit of a person um, remains through the connection that we've made um, with other spirits, with other people. So, um, so rest in peace to everybody who's lost someone who still weighs on their heart. All right, we found my next piece. All right, I'll do this one. It's entitled "Who Wrote the Script?" Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. Who wrote the script? Yes, yes.
Okay. Who wrote this script for us to roll in? The sickening scenes, the dialect, these lines. There has to be a genius behind these gruesome finds and heartening graphic designs. So who wrote this shit? A twisted-minded individual with a gore-gripping appetite to devour the living? Has to be someone on the directing side of this production of human existence. The way this life thing's playing out feels like an awful scripting of a movie. Ironic how people view the world we live in as a simulation. Could hardly see stars in the sky anymore, nor safety in the ground underneath it. Politicians turning these elections into comedic dramas while Black boys gunning down each other like a deserted land full of cowboys. There has to be a monster stirring this pot. And lately, its palate's been craving chocolate queens. The way Black women rolled into mission continue to make headline news coverage, finding their fate in resulted fatalities at the front end of a bullet. But that can't be it. The answer for this madness, the reasoning behind how things got this way. All that screams out for our ears to hear is, this is someone else's fault. Because somebody has to be responsible for allowing the people appointed to uphold the law to stand behind a badge, an aimed pistol, and squeeze the life out of someone who called for their aid. Sonia Massey should still be alive and well with us today. Never should a 911 call for help end with the dialer unalive. If it was written, as some say, of our lives, the question remains, why? Was she a target from the door, like the late Breonna Taylor, unaware that her thresholds would prayer hands her tomb, her spirit becoming the mourning shared nationwide for hollow souls to consume? Maybe her appearance was familiar to the authorities. Possibly she looked too much like Sandra Bland, innocent, confident, melanated, firm in her stand. Could be she reminded them of how strong-willed Black women are. Maybe she was resembling the life of Mary Fields, the way she protected and securely delivered the U.S. mail, with the security in her rebuke of the devil in you. Her voice had to have felt like a shotgun in her grasp, the way her words hit his ego at center mass. Maybe it was the Harriet Tubman in her, freeing a slave he thought he saw in her call for protection. He must have caught a glimpse of another shotgun in another Black woman's arms, the way her words held up in her throat, warning him she was not afraid, hovering her stovetop of boiling molecules, H2Oing her pot, and he, in his weak, fell victim to his soul, the ghost haunting the coffin he housed as a body, dialing up his uncalled for actions to silence her forever. Another chocolate female who seemed to have melted from the heat in his hands. His stance was familiar, his extended arms, his close range shot dead on target, the squeeze on a trigger that felt like a neck noosed from a legislative tree. Sounds like a song, a scene from a movie, the one where the Black women die. And why? Why she had to be killed right there on the scene. All I want to know is who wrote the script, the life-taking theatrics of our melanated queens.
Those were some powerful pieces, Mr. Witz. Thank you for sharing those. especially that last piece. Actually, both pieces were incredibly moving. Thank you for that share.
Thank you for receiving the message. What cat is that, Marianne?
Yeah, man, you changed my mind about what pieces I wanted to read tonight with them.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't truly have my mind, my heart set on anything in particular. Um,
Yo, well, I needed to hear those. Thank you for for picking that, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. All right, I appreciate y'all. Let's try to raise the energy in this room, okay? I don't want nobody to be gloomy tonight. We are having a celebration.
It's a
See, Thankful
celebration of
is
life.
35. All right, so let's lift it up. Let's bring some noise into the room. Y'all open up y'all hearts and y'all mics and welcome to the platform, Escape Artists.
Sky.
Yes,
Yeah,
hey.
yeah.
Oh, get a girl.
Hey, can you skip me a couple times? I'm still occupied with the baby. Sorry.
Understood. Understood. We will come back to you. Thomas, you ready, my brother?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Perfect.
So
Perfect. Hold
I
on.
just
Let me
want to
bring
say,
you in. Mm,
okay.
Let me bring
I
you.
just want to say something too before I start reading this. So September 22nd, Whisper Poet Emily Cortez and my wife Catalyst, are going to be hosting a tarot-inspired fundraiser workshop for the Magus' family.
Yes.
Y'all know Gustav Salas, like our brother who's now watching our back from the other side, right?
Right.
So we're gonna be holding this like fundraiser workshop. All the info follow at Open Minds Open Mic. There's Eventbrite tickets for sale still. You can get a tarot reading. It will contribute into the writing prompt, or just a workshop, or just an open mic. So like, make sure y'all check that out because it's gonna be cool. So in honor of that, and in honor of life, and even like today's, September 11th, a lot of people, it's kind of a tragedy. So I felt like I'm gonna read this. I wrote this literally like 15 minutes after finding out Megas died. I didn't know how to deal with this, so I just started writing. And this is what came out. Swimming in tears. For years you were always there. Every week, same time, same place. That smile on your face will forever bring joy into my heart. Your words like darts that always hit the mark. The spark from your fingertips, every time you grip that pen, with every line, they would ignite a fire deep within my mind. You kept it open, stolen from us too soon. You still have so much to do. You are immortal now, resting in the wings of the most beautiful angel. You can finally let the pain go, make a new home without it. Take some of mine too, please. My mind and body seize up, trying to put into words the unseen memories you leave us. At times it seemed you were the only one who believed in us. Open minds will never be the same without you. I'm hoping the times you shared with us will sprout new rhymes in everyone you loved and trust. It's true. You were loved by so many. Plenty of lives felt your magic. As tragic as this is, I choose to remember how you lived, gifted, with a slick wit. You were always on point, no pen pun intended, more like a reference to a joint. Your aura left us feeling so high, so many times deep in ourselves. You made us laugh, you made us cry, think for ourselves, and question why. Reality bending, profound plus. I'm so happy you found us and never left. Even without breath, you're still around us. We're truly blessed to have had your soul in our lives. We'll see you again someday when we all open our eyes. And that's for the late great Gustav Salles. And then I got this other piece.
That was beautiful.
But yeah, y'all gotta check out the Terror Workshop. Follow us at Open Minds Open Mic if you already aren't. Get on it. There's gonna be something cool happening. We're doing it on the equinox. So yeah. This one right here is some new shit. Dude, this still needs to be reworked, but I wanted to read it just because I gotta read it out loud a few times to see where I gotta change it. So bear with me here. The title's a little bit of a mouthful. It's called The Unofficial Literal Reality of Opposing Forces in Equilibrium. Go like this. Mind at ease each time I believe and stress. While I'm impressed against these impressions I leave in my rest. The best that sing that we're all equally in distress. The exception to being the expectation of being free and blessed. Love seeping from my being. Trying to believe in being the best. Retrieve the heart from your chest. Send it relief and a place to rest. Away from the day by day. Change the way you think, feel, and operate. Stop and wait for the next heart to palpitate before I go on. Be strong. Live life and love long. Concentrate on positive. Stop the hate. It's all wrong. Nothing can exist without the persistence of this void. Something's got to give. It's pointless without the joy. Let's rearrange the system to make some noise. Give a voice to every underprivileged kid without a choice. I'm poised to take some action. Don't be lacking when I shout for a call of arms into the vacuum. Just respond with, I got your back, dude. Ring the alarm, it's that true. We bring in that new style of bomb filled with hugs, love, and laughs too. Dial your mom, tell her anything you have to. In order for past dues to be paid, let's pave the way for us all to be saved. Like reorder the disorder in things. Sit back and enjoy all the joy that it brings. Open your mind and just sing like it's the wind from a bird's wings. Flying free. Freestyling, in fact. Thinking about life, loss, birth, rebirth. Tomorrow, C. Santos is going to be starting a new show. Happy birthday. Come as you are. We got this. Love y'all.
Love you, Thomas. Thank you for that. Y'all open up your hearts and mics and show some love.
Woo, Thomas.
Thomas, that was nice. That was a good tribute too. Come on in here.
Woo,
Let's
that was.
go, birthday girl.
Yes.
Is it is it a season opener? What's going on with the Mets? Yeah, I need to know what's going on over there. What's
Yeah,
happening?
so check it out. So C's gonna be hosting this show. The premiere episode is tomorrow. It officially starts at 6 p.m. Eastern, but we're gonna open the room at 5:30 Eastern, so we get that little time in before, because after 8 o'clock once the show ends is New York. But some people are gonna be going to New York. Some people might stay, so the show might go after. We'll figure that out. But C's gonna be hosting it along with Jackson Riley. These are two incredible poets with two different opposing styles. And so yeah, I'm gonna be there too. You know what I mean? I might throw some feedback. We gonna try to get this going. And We might even do a workshop, end of the month workshop too, connected to the show where we do a themed workshop with certain special like workshop coaches too. So yeah, we got big things, man. We got like 3 new shows starting by the end of the year, along with 2 workshops. So make sure you guys are following us, staying up. Like, yeah, man, we just trying to make love and art everywhere we can, you know. So
Big love, Thomas. Thank you for your shares tonight, brother. Both pieces were amazing.
thank y'all for listening, man. And as Beowulf would say, thank you for encouraging my behavior.
Love it. I love it. Y'all show some love for Thomas one more time.
Woo!
Come on, people, wake up. Wake up, y'all
Woo!
ain't sleep.
Let's
I need
go,
to hear
Thomas.
y'all. I need to feel y'all in here.
Hey, I think I broke him with that last one, man.
Yeah. You may have. We might have to pick up the pieces. I love it. I love it. All right, let's keep this energy flowing. Y'all wake up for me, please, and show some love to one another. Celebrate each other the way you want to be celebrated after you share your speech, your pieces. All right. With that being said, please open up your hearts and your mics, and let's welcome Jamo Smalls.
Let's go, Jamor.
Yeah. Go, boy, go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, John Moore Smiles on the mic. Mic check, mic check. How everybody's doing? Oh shoot, I don't have on the camera. Oh, yeah.
We're good. We're good.
Doing great.
Oh, see my beautiful face? All right. All right, the first piece is a collaboration between me and Kazi Kaz. Yeah, Kazi Kaz. I just take a sip of something and you know my brain kind of fuzzy right now. So yeah. All right, here we go. It's a collaboration and it goes like this. Every action got to have consequences. My thoughts have been UFO, and you can mark this sentence. My ability to handle my own emotions is very painful. Even when I try to be bloodless, you could ask the dentist. The energies of different entities. Humankind always invests in dreams. We all have to do it until the day comes that we rest in peace. There won't be any master if disaster cease. People say our consciousness is a monster. But what is consciousness if life has not given it something to conquer? Even when my eyes are looking, my mind always got something to count on. I was born in this world, so I embrace every stage I stand on. My mind is out of the hood and is circumcised. Every unknown knowledge, my mind was the first to rise. Thanks to circumstances, my soul wasn't the first to die. And that's the end of that piece. All right, second piece. Now this is going off the top of my head now. Well, not really off the top. This is a memorized piece, so bear with me. I can feel it in my soul, the connection of another being. Such beauty I behold. It feels that my heart is in prison, trapped by another dream. Oh, sweet love divine, I nervously embrace your presence. Your lordship is in my eyes, and your beauty is my blessing. Heaven and earth may pass away, but the thought of you will always stay. Unseen, unheard, and daily love to turn a heart of flesh into clay. And that's the 2 pieces. Thank you for having me. Take a bow.
Yes, sir. You know we love you, brother. Y'all show some love Open up your
Stay
hearts and mics.
Yeah.
That was fantastic.
Pour into our brother.
Fantastic work. Love those.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Did you say that was a collab with Kazi Kaz too, the first
Right,
piece?
right. The first
Yes.
piece.
Oh, that's my
That was
boy.
the first
Kaz is
piece.
my boy. Yo. Oh, I'm excited to hear y'all do that one. Oh, yeah. Bet.
Yeah,
Much
man.
love. Much respect, brother.
Yeah, we gotta
Yeah, so
tap
you can
in with
find me
Kazi even.
on my Instagram, and I'm also on YouTube. So if you find me Instagram account, the link is right there. So I'm on YouTube and Instagram. So you can check out my pieces.
Definitely. Thank you for putting that in the chat, my brother. Did you put it in the chat?
Well,
No,
I'm going to put it in the chat.
put it in there, Ja. You know we gotta see it, okay?
All right, all right.
I love you, my brother. Thank you for sharing with us tonight. Y'all show him some love one more time, please.
Yeah.
Woo! Yes.
That's what's up. I love
Yes,
that. I love
yes.
that. Keep that
Love it.
energy up. Keep that energy up, baby. I'm gonna come back to you. Y'all please welcome to the platform. Open up your hearts and mics and show some love to Black Silver 47.
Yeah, Black Silver, get it.
Let's go, Black Silver.
Right.
Hello. Can you see me? Can you hear me okay? See me okay?
We got you, brother.
All right, give me a second. I'm gonna turn my air conditioner off. All right, so I'm gonna have to use the 1 second. But I am gonna have to use the share screen feature because I want to share some more music with you guys.
It's
So
done. It's on for you.
okay, okay. So this is my YouTube channel. Where am I? So this is my YouTube channel. I can't see myself, but this is my YouTube channel. This is my song that I created. It's called Deep in Thought in the Darkness. And this is my Keep It Acoustic Black Silver 47 playlist. If you want to go back and watch it. So I'm going to play some music for you guys, and I hope you enjoy it. This is all me, original music, just me in my room playing my guitar, original score, and I hope you enjoy it. And so that's my piece. I hope you can hear it okay.
Yo, it came out dope. Yeah, we heard it perfect. Yo, that was amazing, man.
Okay.
Fuck yeah, brother. Yo, we need to link up, dude. I've been doing music with a few people now recently. Like, yo, drop your info in the chat. We need to link up, bro.
Okay. Thank you. Who is
Yeah,
that? I can't see. I just see myself. But
I was definitely thinking that was up your alley, Thomas, because that's like kind of like the vibe with you and Maybach.
okay. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Music is my passion. Like I said, I don't record for the money. I don't do it for the money. I consider myself an amateur guitarist. You know, you look at me on YouTube and say, oh, that's pretty good. Some of that stuff's like 5, 6 takes, you know what I mean? So it's like if I was in the recording studio, I'd be paying like a whole lot of money, just like, you know, so
Well,
that's one of
I
the
know a
reasons.
bunch of producers and stuff too, and they work through a medium where you can do all those takes, send it to them, and then they can mix and master it, you know, from wherever you're at, as long as you got the internet. Like, so I need it. Yo, we need to holler. Post your info there so I can follow you. 'Cause, yeah, you
Okay,
got
I'll
it.
put my information in the chat. I'll put my information in the chat. I do have a poem that I want to share. I do have a poem that I want to share. So I have a poem too. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. This piece is called Just a Myth. All right, here we go. Thought it was just a myth, but you didn't know I exist. Superstition, superhuman, supernatural. Is it the moon or the mother? Is it the sun or our father? Forget what you learned in college and go back to when you were a toddler. We're all Red Riding Hood in grandma's wooden cottage. We're all Cinderella trying to beat the clock. We're all Shiva underneath Kali Ma. I am hunter and huntress, my counterparts divine. I bear the hands of Hecate, guiding hounds through the night. I am human, yet separated without a soul. I bear the fangs of vampires that belong to the earth. I am the Dagda of Celtic myth, and there's nothing I cannot do, yet certain things require too. I've been to the mountaintop and I've seen dragons and phoenix, but you didn't know. I've been to the bottom of the ocean and I saw mermaids and Leviathan, but you didn't know. Hellhounds and Giradas cross my path to remind me of my mortality. Then the hidden one appears and stealthily works fiction to fact to actuality. And that's my piece, Just a Myth. If you didn't know, you know now. I love mythology. I feel like there's deep truths and hidden knowledge woven into a lot of the myths, and I feel like that was their purpose. So mythology definitely inspires some of my work, and that was one of the pieces based on mythology. So hope you enjoyed it, and that's what I got. I'll put my information in the chat. My IG is the same as this.
Fuck
Black. Say what?
I said, fuck yeah, man, that shit was dope, bro. Like, yo, the fact you use Kali in there too, and I love you, the mythological thing. So, you've connected to this. So, who are you? I know you reborn. And if you're that connected and feel that strongly about mythology, think about it. You might be one of them reborn.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, I love that. That was pretty dope. I like the
We'll,
flow of that.
we'll have to link up, bro.
Yes, so I love the way y'all feeding into each other. Thank you for those the way we view one another. I think it's powerful. So yeah, keep that up. Keep pouring into each other. It means everything. Jane, it's good to see you, love. It's good to see you. Let's keep it going, all right? Let's get it while we got it, because we don't know anything can happen. Y'all open up your hearts and your mics real quick and let's show some love to escape artists.
Let's go, Escape. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, Escape. Let me just say real quick hello to the room. If I'm quiet, it's because I, at the last minute, decided to do my hair. So my hands are in product. and I'm going to be probably braiding my hair for the next 4 hours.
Oh, goodness.
Because I'm going to New Mexico on Friday, and I'm not trying to worry about hair.
I hear you. I ain't mad at you.
Have fun.
Well,
My
we wish
birthday
you
is
luck when you
Saturday as
get here,
well, so I'm
Jimmy.
not trying to worry about hair.
Well,
Right.
happy early birthday if I don't see you today.
Right.
Yes. Happy early birthday.
Thank you. Let's get it, girl.
Okay, so I've been doing this one a lot. You probably heard it. It's called Man or Bear, I guess. I really didn't have a title for it, but that's what it is. Anyways, here we go. When a bear attacks a human, they're euthanized due to the severity of the incident. A bear that attacks a human will begin to see humans as a food source and return to that source of food over and over. When a man attacks a woman, she is questioned, doubted, judged, asked a series of questions, including but not limited to, what was she wearing? What was she doing out so late? Is she sure? She said no. She must have done something, and he too will return to that source of food over and over again. It's no wonder a woman would choose a 900-pound beast to play survival with in the middle of the woods. Rather be towered over by an 8-foot giant than a 6-foot coward. Rather be ripped apart by 4-inch claws than bare hands. Should a bear consume your flesh, you know it isn't personal. It's not because your dress was too short or dinner wasn't ready on time, because you told them no, because you wouldn't stop laughing or you tried to leave. It will not kidnap you, lock you in a basement, torture you and rape you like Leonard Lake. It will not strangle you in the middle of the woods like Gary Ridgway, the Green River Killer. It will not pretend to love you, then drug you to the point of unconsciousness to have you violated. It's just because it's in their nature. The most common reasons for bears to attack are when they're threatened, hungry, or protecting their young, as they too are preyed upon by predatory men. The nature of man has always been to dominate, to exert power over, ever since Lilith was exiled for trying to be more equal than submissive. Since they erased her from history, used Eve as the scapegoat to villainize women, like women be the reptile that cursed humanity. Yet still, some men think they are the safety option. In America, there's approximately one fatal black bear attack per year. The odds of being attacked by a bear at Yellowstone National Park is 1 in 2.1 million, while 1 out of 3 women have experienced violence against them. In 2022, almost half a million women that we know of were raped or sexually assaulted in the US. 90% of adult rape victims are female. What is particularly common is when it comes to sexual assault or murder, many victims know their assailants. Somehow, a bear hug be safer than a hug from a man you think you know. Could have called them father, uncle, or brother. Could have woke beside a lover undercover, meaning they shared hellos. How are yous? And even I love yous. Shared laughs, hugs, space, memories, and there was no warning of the violence waiting for them. No growls or roars or heavy steps, no rustling in the leaves, just heavy breaths, ravaged by a familiar face, preyed upon while praying by smiles as we're walking home from work or school or playing with dolls. Sometimes survival of the fittest is just making it home without encountering Ted Bundy. The crude nature of a man to hunt down fresh flesh and warm bodies. And most times, they don't even need a weapon, just bare hands. This is why we choose the bear. So my first one. And This is my second one.
That was powerful, Escape. While you find your second piece, that was incredibly powerful. Thank
Thank
you.
No,
you.
right? I've been blessed to hear that thing like 4 times now, and every time like you're just getting better with the performance, and every time it strikes that deep chord. Like that's a sure like you can listen to your favorite song a million times, you know, and every time I hear it, it's just like, damn. Shit is tough.
Thank you. My second one's kind of new, so I'm still like working it out, but here we go. The rocks you throw do nothing to a mountain. Even if you had a slingshot, you will never be David. If anything, they just add to my majesty. I was built off pressure, fiction, and heat. Should you persist long enough to cause a rock slide, you won't become a mountain, just a pile of unsettled rock, loose sediment that can't support a foundation, something to clean up and dispose of, will never be strong enough to scale me. You're trying to make a molehill out of a mountain, and it will never happen. Mountains can't hear the whispers of hills or mounds. Do you know what me and the heavens speak of? We laugh at you. You've never been shoulder to shoulder with clouds like I have, so they don't respect you. Every time you send your flock of pigeons to message me, your rats with wings don't have lungs big enough to reach the alpine. Eagles were made for mountains, not street birds who walk the same pavement as you, begging the common man for food. I bet you wonder what it would take to get to me. God would have to insulate your flesh, expand your lungs, and reconstruct your limbs to climb to my elevation. Would have to reinforce your belly to stomach me, but he didn't. You will always be a low-plane vermin or insect stuck at sea level, with the rest of the people desperately frisking the ground, scavenging for a crumb of greatness. If I was a shoe, I wouldn't dirty myself to step on you. You don't have enough heart for this expedition, not equipped with what it takes to reach my altitude. The most you'll ever make are echoes, hollow words that repeat themselves over and over again to comfort your insecurities. The most you'll ever be is brimming with envy, because when the earth moves, I don't shatter. When heat rises, I don't melt. When friction builds, I don't buckle or crumble. I flourish, adding range to my mountain. And the rocks you throw will never reach me. Thank you.
Woo!
The rocks
That
you
was
throw will
beautiful.
never reach you.
That
Oh,
was beautiful.
go in, poet. Go in.
I would not dirty my shoe to step on you. I had to say something to that one.
Right.
I love that, Escape.
It must be in the desserts. It must be in these sweets that you're making over there. I don't know what it is. Um, just phenomenal. That first piece.
Yeah, send us that recipe.
That first piece. That was the first time that I heard that one. Although quite a few people said they heard it. It was the first experience I had with it, and I know that concept has been floating around on the social media platforms for quite a while. But the way you addressed it, the way you handled it, was so profound. It brings new light to it. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Yeah, y'all show some love for escape artists.
Oh, one quick thing. Two quick things. So I have a book. You can get it on Amazon. The link is in my bio. And also on Albie JC's platform, I was nominated for best spoken, best social activist poet. Yeah, that's what it is. Best social activist poet. The link is in my bio. If you could vote for me, that would be great. I think voting ends on Friday, but yeah, some heavy hitters in that category. So I'm just honored to be nominated because that's pretty cool. But
You got
yeah,
my vote.
That's awesome.
thanks.
Congratulations on that.
Thanks.
Yeah, so proud of you. Great work. All right, and if y'all not following, make sure you follow Escape Artist so that you can hit that link in the bio and vote for her. Congratulations again on your nomination.
Thank you.
And get the book. Y'all get the book. Get the book. Get the book.
Yes, get the book. Get the book.
That's what's up. All right, let's keep this energy rolling. Happy birthday, C. Santos. All night we gonna be shouting
Yes.
happy birthday to you. That's what's up. All right. Y'all please open up your hearts and your mics and welcome the other half of this production, my amazing queen, the phenomenal gifted.
Ooh, gifted.
Go,
Yeah.
gifted.
We love
Yes. Yes,
you.
here I come. Oh, there we go. All right. I love
Yeah.
y'all too. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was brilliant work. And congratulations, Escape Artist. That was a well-deserved nomination. All right, let's jump into some stuff. All right, here we go. I couldn't find anything tonight, so I'm doing a couple of pieces out of my books. So, this first piece is No One Left Behind. I breathe because you gave me breath. You continue to rescue me from myself. Often I want to close doors before I've even opened them or had the thought to walk through. Who am I? Never deserving of an underdog's favor, wondering if they're looking for my flaws, picking the scab before they can, scratching the surface, knowing that if I cause the bleeding, maybe it won't hurt as much. So I pick, I tear, and I bleed. Leaving open wounds, waiting for the salt I know that is coming, praying for someone, anyone, you, to see me as worthy of the breath that I breathe. Who put me in this corner to continue to be exposed, defenseless to traumatized pulses ringing in my head, Illusions become conclusions in my delusions. Who put me in this corner, and will I ever back out of it? Butterflies calm me. Rainbows soothe. Stars shine so bright beyond the clouds. And I know I breathe because you gave me breath, rescuing me from myself. No one left behind. That's that piece. All right.
Yeah.
That was so beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank
I
you.
love
And
the performance, the breathing at the end too, like really pulled in the whole breath. I was like, oh,
thank
crushed it.
you. That one's from my final 30.
I make her breathe like that.
He sure does. I'm panting.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my sweetie. All right, and this one is called Never Let the Moon. I never let the moon see me naked, unmasked from the pretense of my altered reality. All of me, bent in and out of shape, unconscious erosion of self. No one sees it. I'm perfectly plated to your taste, conditioned at a young age. Smile, even when it hurts. Don't tell. Sit at the table. Only speak when spoken to. Perfectly plated state of mind, caged from the natural pieces that fit together, seeing that I count too. I count too. I never let the moon see me naked. Unfiltered is the conflict of rage, rubbing out the mold that they placed at my feet. How could I try to be unique? The audacity of such a flaw, going against the grain, easing off of the accelerator with one foot while pressing down on the clutch with the other, shifting gears, grinding gears. I never let the moon see me naked, unafraid of my own shine. But I should. And one day I will. Work in progress. Naked is the new bear coming soon. And that's from this book.
Damn.
Hey,
Both,
Miss Gifted, can you say the
yes.
first line of that first poem?
I'm sorry, the first line of the first poem?
Yeah.
Let's see what. I breathe because he gave me breath.
But the way you said it just made me melt. It was like with this breathy voice, and it was just like, oh, how beautiful and romantic that notion is. And
Oh,
And the way you wrapped it up too with that breathy voice too, and that was that first few was dope.
your voice, yeah, you need to be doing some commercials, honey.
I want
That's
to put me in
several.
touch with someone. Thank you. So
I want to represent you and Josh Smalls.
Thank you so much, Brian. I appreciate that. Thank you.
You
Gifted,
get
you
some
have the
installed
most beautiful
detergents and stuff.
way of just wrapping us in your energy. Like when you deliver your poem, I literally just feel your energy just wrapping around me like this lovely, like a sweater, like a cashmere sweater.
I love cashmere.
I love it. I love it. And that poem was beautiful. That opening line is just brilliant. Just, yes.
Thank you. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. All right.
And I pity the moon for never being able to see you naked.
What, man? I pity the moon for never getting to see.
Y'all show some love for Gifted. I love you, Queen. Great shares tonight.
Yeah, Gifted.
Gifted.
That's what's up. Let's keep this energy up. Y'all please open up your hearts and your mics and welcome Miss Marianne Peterson.
Yeah, Marianne.
Let's
Right,
go,
Marianne.
Marianne.
Rock and roll.
Marianne.
Woo!
Okay, this one I just wrote today. And it's called Silence Can Be Deafening. Silence can be deafening. Some people are afraid to speak of things that are important. Some people don't speak on domestic violence because they are afraid to. Some people don't speak on sexual assault because of fear. Some people are afraid to speak about child abuse. When you don't speak of these things, you can't change it. Silence can be deafening if people feel they cannot speak about what's important to them. I speak of these things because I'm not afraid to speak. I do not like silence on these topics. We can't change anything if we are too afraid to speak. That's the first one. Second one, this one I wrote based on a writing prompt, and it was today also that I wrote it. It had to be 15 words at the max, and the writing prompt was moonlight. And this one's called In the Moonlight. In the moonlight, I see your face. It's the same face I remember years ago. That's it for that one. And the last one I'll do, this mine are short. This one is called Life on the Stage, or on the 10th, which was just yesterday. Life on the stage can be hard sometimes. You have to practice for it. I was on the stage more than once in my life. I sang one of my own songs on stage. I sang with my high school choir on the stage numerous times. I was in 2 plays in my life on stage. I was also in a movie when I was younger. I had to practice for each stage experience. I had to learn where I had to exit the stage also. It was hard to remember some things being on stage, but I eventually got it right. It was also fun being on stage in my life. I enjoyed it. I was happy when I was on stage. That's it for that one.
Come on, Marianne. Y'all please open up your
Let's
mics.
go, Marianne.
Ooh, that went pink.
Yes.
It was
It was
fire.
awesome, Marianne.
Oh,
Oh,
Marianne,
Marianne, I
awesome.
love that.
Wow.
I speak on these things because I'm not afraid to speak. That
Yes.
powerful
Right,
line.
that part.
That was one of my fan. I'm a fan of that line. Let's go.
Marianne, I have to
Yes.
ask you,
Yeah.
has the moon ever seen you naked?
No.
You don't let
That's
the moon
beautiful.
see you naked neither. The moon is such a glow, so poor moon. It's just a question I was asking for a friend.
Well, Mr. Witt, if you ask me that question, I'm going to sue you for harassment.
Mr. Witt, if you ask me that question, you're not gonna want to hear the amount of times the moon has seen me naked.
That's what I was looking for right there. Listen, the moon gonna see me naked again after this
The moon
show.
has seen my moon many a times. These moons have met before.
Thomas, I think you're behind is the moon.
It might be. It's out enough.
Oh man, I love it. Love your
That's funny.
energy.
That's funny. Thank you, Marianne. Those were great pieces. Thank you.
That's what's up. Y'all show us some love one more time, please.
Well done, Marianne.
Yes.
That was great, Marianne.
Thanks.
Jane, would you like to share something before you leave?
Sorry, what?
Would you like to share with us before you leave?
Yeah, I'll do a piece. And just because I'm so inspired, I really am truly inspired by the piece that you did earlier. It was just so touching and so deep. I just, you blew me away, man. You really did.
Thank you. Before you get started, I have to introduce you. Y'all please open up your hearts and mics and show some love for Jane's spoken word.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
Yay.
we get it.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it. You know I do. So I'm going to do this piece. I've done it before, but I really like this piece and I think it goes. So it's called Walk in the Park. Ain't it a shame that Black folks are safer when they walk in a pack, avoiding a triggered bullet in the back? Fuck your AK-47, your killing machine, your deadly weapon. Spewing God-speak hateful venom on your great white way to heaven. A finger on the trigger. The time has come to stop the gun. No more false narrative spun. What if the dead was your only one? Gunned down in a rush of blood. Face down in a pool of mud. Drowning in tears of human floods. A tender voice calls out in the dark. A little boy died alone in the park. Blue man extinguished forever his spark. A finger on the trigger. A child can't be blamed for playing a game. Say his name. Say all the names whose spirit remains. Who do we blame when political games are played for monetary gain? Time and time and time again they prove there is no heavenly golden rule. When the cruelty of ghouls makes laws a personal tool, use the gag rule to make us the minuscule fool, shrieking anger to hide their fears, ignoring the river of injustice's tears. Why are humans so full of hate? I suggest this is not the time to obfuscate. Inequality is a weight we work to annihilate. And so we advocate a world of human kindness is the mandate that we, the poets, are here to create. So that's
Wow.
that piece.
Always
Wow.
powerful, Jane. I so love hearing you.
That was
You just
powerful.
gonna you're just gonna do one tonight?
Yeah, I'm just going to do one. That's me. And you
Well,
just
thank
really
you for
inspired me
speaking
this
up.
morning, earlier. So thank you
I love
guys.
you.
Thank you for the inspiration. Thank you for
Thank you, Jane.
for the community. I will see you. The next word jam is September 24th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Sure.
Generalissimo will be one of the featured poets.
Awesome.
Go.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we'll see you all there. Thanks
All
again.
right.
Thank you, poets.
Thank you, Jane.
Before you leave,
All
I
right.
need to ask you,
Yes.
has the moon ever seen you naked?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
She might have me beat with the amount of time.
Oh, wow. Jane,
love
check out
it.
the comments. You got some love in the comments. Thank you again.
I will. Thank you all. Peace and love.
Peace and blessings. Thank you so much, Jane. I'm gonna jump forward if y'all don't mind. I have a request by the Whisper Poet. She wants Jane to hear this before she leaves out. If we can keep you for just a moment, y'all please open up your
I'm
hearts
here.
and mics.
I'm
Yes,
here.
and show some love for the Whisper Poet.
Thank you.
Whisper Poet.
Thank
Woo!
you. I really
Go
appreciate
Whisper.
it. I had a great time yesterday interviewing Red Medusa, who is an amazing poet in the UK. If you haven't seen her, check her out. But during that conversation, we touched on Rebecca Cheptegei, who was the marathon runner whose boyfriend murdered her after she came home from the Olympics. And I made the comment during that conversation that there's a very thin, narrow bridge between men controlling our bodies and our reproductive rights to men looking at us as something that we're just chattel to be murdered at their whim. And so I ended up writing two pieces. This first one, I still need to rework it, but I just want to share it because I think it's important information. This first one is about Rebecca Cheptegei and her death. And the second one is about reproductive rights. So. Rebecca, my favorite photo of you, eyes relaxed, hands chest high, your skin sheened in mahogany and ebony, hair tied back, braided with flying curls as you run your race. A woman fulfilling her destiny, achieving her goals, thousands of hours of work, of blood, sweat, and tears, and a refusal to accept anything less than success. You achieved your Olympic dream, represented your country with honor and grace. You went to Paris and you ran your race. And you returned home, an Olympian, triumphant. And the man who was supposed to love and protect burned you alive, threw gas in your face and lit a match. Why? Why? Why was he so small that your accomplishments set him off? Why was he so weak that the success of his woman drove him past the brink of insanity into violence, into a place so dark, so ugly? What was wrong with him that his heart was full of anger and hatred instead of pride and love? Rebecca Cheptegei, you are a symbol now. I know you didn't plan on this when the starter's gun went off, but we have to remember Rebecca. Her story must become a battle cry. Her death has to mean something. Let her screams weave a cloth. Let her tears stitch the flag of our future triumph. Women pull together. We must pull together. because there's a short, narrow bridge from government control of our bodies to death at the hands of a self-righteous man who was bent on ending a woman's life for no other reason than she rose too high. He had to knock her down to self-aggrandize. We must pull together because together is how we will rise, bonded and connected to spread love and stamp out abuse and ignorance. We do it for Rebecca. We do it for us. Let the gasoline of our determination set fire to ignorance and cruelty. Rebecca's race isn't over. And while she was marathon, not relay, we will hold aloft her baton. We are the fire of creation. We are the fire of life. We are the fire of society's foundation. We are the fire that nurtures and sustains life. We must never forget Rebecca. She died for her dream, but we will not let it die for her.
Oh, that was so powerful.
All right, this is a monologue from my vagina. To the men who think they own my vagina, you're stubborn. You are blinded by your Y chromosome to think you get to be in charge of what I have between my thighs. What part of history have you tried to ignore that you think you can own the life of another, that you can control us, that you have the right to tell me what I can and cannot do with my own body? Who told you that you get to play God when I'm the one with the fire of creation in my loins? You don't have the clout to run game like that. Do not proselytize my uterus or try to bend my free will to enjoin to yours. You plant your seeds without thought for the future of the crop, then exit stage left, abdicate responsibility. So I have to make a choice. And you seem to believe that now you have some say over the outcome. Your delusion cries out for better mental health. I will grieve in silence away from your view. You don't get to see how the choices I have to make in this world weigh on me. I exclude you. You take patriarchy to the extreme and use religion to regulate the aftermath of my verbs you wanted to conjugate. But I got news for you, troglodyte. You try to overthrow the queendom of my womb? You may like to think you do, but baby, you don't run that room. I am not your political cause celeb, and you will not climb to fame on the rungs of my scarred back. I stand forth with my fist aloft. We are women united, and you will not rule us like we are chattel. Try to control my body, subjugate my free will. You need to think long and hard about what to put in your own will, because we will no longer tolerate interference with our elemental flow. As women, we will rise. As women, we will succeed. As women, we will work together to make sure no man can control what happens when the flow of our menses ceases to bleed. Only we craft our futures. And when it comes down to hard choices, I will execute my own destiny as I so decide, because my body is mine. It cannot be misappropriated, mistreated, misused, undermined, abused, or misdirected. So to the men who think they own my vagina, sit down, shut up, and listen to your mama. Poem.
Damn, what's that?
Woo-hoo!
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
I felt that in my soul.
In the
Yo,
mortal
that
words
Medusa
of
must have moved something in you. Damn.
in the immortal words of the young lady from Jerry Maguire, you had me at hello. She said a monologue from my vagina, and I just dropped everything. Fucking powerful and so on point and so necessary. I see people putting up all of these crazy emojis now since Donald Trump talking about these immigrants eating cat, and people are being ridiculous, talking about how they're welcome to their cat being eaten and all kind of crazy shit. or up until the moment when Donald Trump grabs you at the vagina, right? So be careful what you wish for. Speak your truth every time, and be mindful that when you speak, you cast the spell. So when you talk that truth. Thank you for that share, Whisper Poet, and thank you, Jane Spoken Word, for sticking around to hear that.
Thank you, Mr. Witz, for letting me jump line. I appreciate it. Thank you all.
Y'all show some love, please.
That was great, Whisper. Thank you
Yeah,
for that.
Whisper.
Oh shit, John.
Hey, what are you doing on the 22nd, Whisper? What we got going on?
On the 22nd, we have the fundraiser for the Magus, and I can't speak on that right now. I'm sorry, I'm too emotional.
That's fine. Just follow at Open Minds, Open Mics, see what we got going on. It's a tarot-inspired fundraiser workshop for Gustav. You'll get a tarot reading from either Emily Cortez, Whisper Poet, or my wife Catalyst. There's gonna be 9 reading seats. It's gonna be a workshop, and all funds gonna go to Marianne to help her out. So yeah, man, y'all check it out. We would love to have all y'all there in support of our brother.
Indeed, we all know the impact Megan's had on us. His voice forever echoes on this platform. Yeah. So we'll do our due diligence to try to be there in support of the space. And let's keep this energy flowing. Y'all, please open up your hearts and your mics and welcome our brother, Italo.
Let's go.
Italo, you always throw me off when you put your name up there. I be like, that ain't Victor, that's Italo.
What is his name? I'm sorry.
Italo, Italo. But he got his real name up there.
Okay.
Victor Sotomore.
Let's go, Mr. Victor.
I may be saying that wrong. Italo, you with us? He may have had to step away for a minute. Doesn't seem like he's responsive. We'll get back to him, all right? Let's keep the energy flowing. Y'all, please open up your hearts and your mics and welcome our brother Darkman Blues.
Let's go, Darkman.
Let's go.
Good evening, everyone. If you see my background, it is the cover for Darkman Blues, If Life Were a Movie. And if you want to read that, you can read it on my page on Instagram. That's on that background. But check it out. This is a poem from a bonus poem in that book. And of course, that book is now, the pre-sale has started and people are buying it. So if you want to get a copy, there are only going to be 90 of them sold. So check it out. There are 8 billion holes in this celestial body. This is just one of them pouring out, speaking this truth. When they come for me, they'll be dead men walking. No longer will I be a clone of my father and his father's past, hung from trees, then stressed out from the thought after civil rights gave them the right to kill me differently. To be shot dead in these streets, live on TV, seeing the world still blind to the unwritten history, 65 masked into 65, 100 years of nothing, just say, can you see? And you wonder why this must end. My freedom, taken from the motherland like a catalog on display in a picnic, this Negro black. Let's call him African American now. Shackle him with a new name. Please, none of these are me. 400 years of lost identity, the pain of my freedom, the crimes laid down point at me after you send gunshots, drugs into my hood telling me I own these streets until you take them from me. Target be the game played. Another one of me dead, brainwashed in a soup called nonsense. I got you. Them rules on paper, all lies. Now, Who's the victim? Living in a world of changing times. These are the stories that need to be told. No more illusions of the black one from the other side of the sun. You can't outrun a gun unless you can boat like Usain, track star. Run, nigga, run. Hands up, shot dead. On the ground, back of the head. Lively yourselves. They've been trying to break you. It's no mystery on the pain or my sorrow. It's time to give some. Stop. Listen. Hear these thoughts. The silent voices on the wind echo their shame. You wonder why I got guns? This won't be an insurrection. We're not the ones. I'm Dark Man Blues. Thank you.
Cooler than the other side of the pillow, as Elemental would say. Sam, I love you, bro. I love hearing your voice, man, your work. Like, just keep doing what you, I know you got new books being released almost every other day. Like, keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Thank you.
Fire, bro. Pure fire.
That was a deep piece.
I love hearing these type of pieces from you. I know more than often we're used to hearing the hopeless romantic that lies inside of John Bowl, Complicated Passions. So when you explore this side of your pen, it shows that versatility, and it's very admirable. I salute you, bro. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Indeed. Y'all show some love for Dark Man Blues one more time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man, that was beautiful.
So, Italo, you back? If you back, put it in the chat, and then I'll know bring you back up. We're gonna move forward. Y'all, please open your hearts and your mics and welcome to the stage the birthday girl, C. Santos.
Yeah.
Happy birthday!
Happy
Happy
birthday.
Let's
birthday.
go!
So before I start, let me just state that this this look was inspired by one of my brothers, which hopefully it'll show. Because my background, that's whack. Okay,
Now look, if you hold
well,
it right under your face, we'll be able to see it. You gotta hold it
You
like
gotta
pull it
let
right
me
there.
find the
see. Hold
distance.
on.
It'll show.
Yeah,
You
it's
gotta
the
find
right
the
place.
distance from the
Yeah.
camera.
No, move it
No,
down
it's
by
just
you,
not
man.
doing it. Oh man, they don't want you to see what
Where can we go and find it?
You look
we
prettier
are.
though anyway. You
But
look more
he got the
handsome than he
Mets
did
hat,
anyway.
he got the glasses, he got the Mets jersey on, he got the little beard with the goatee.
You're killing it. You're killing
it. But okay, so I have two poems for you guys. The first one, some of you have heard the first draft. This is the second draft. It's called Trigger. You tell me you love me, but only at your only. You tell me you love me, but only at your convenience. Ripping open my old wounds to stitch up yours. Glue my mouth shut just to only hear your voice. Drip, drip, drop. The agonizing sound never stops. I see you over there, hiding behind the mask of your past. When do you get tired of blaming others for the things that you can't grasp? Almost caught me in your Venus flytrap. Get over yourself. Grow up. Always upset at me for reacting to situations you keep fucking up. Slowly drowning in your own pool of a trauma dump. Swallow your pride. You have no business acting otherwise. What will it take for you to cut our ties? You use me for help and support. When I need it, you point me in the direction of the dirt, thriving off of me being in a constant rut. How does it feel being such a selfish cunt? Shrugging me off, saying, tough. You want everyone to love you without giving love back. Taking and breaking, taking and breaking, taking and breaking everything that isn't yours. Taking so much of me, I've lost track. Giving you so much of myself, and that's snapping facts. Touch me with your lies. Kiss me with all your doubts. You shake your ass to tease me. When I reach out, you tell me no, as if we're in a drought. Haven't had sex in so long, turn me into a virgin. But if I stray away, I'm in the wrong then. There is no love here, yet you refuse to leave. Fuck my feelings as long as you have what you need. It makes no sense to be in this situationship so dense, living off of your past tense. Zoom in on me being shut down. I've lost all respect for you. You're nothing but a clown. With a frown, I refuse to keep turning upside down. You've broken my spirit and my soul. Not that telling you any of this would make you care enough to stop fucking up my flow. I have no love to give you anymore. You sucked it all dry. These past 4 years of misery surely flew by. Untangle me in your web of false hope. I may be a hopeless romantic, but never a dope. I won't fall back into the cracks. Don't get upset when someone new falls directly into my lap. No looking back. That was triggered. And
Yeah, that was definitely
dropping
tricky.
everything.
No looking back. Yeah. Hey.
Dropping everything.
Happy
Okay.
birthday.
This poem, you guys have, well, a lot of y'all have already heard millions of times, but y'all gonna hear it one more because I need to get this shit right. Flatline. Standing at the edge, eyes closed, sad tears, the devil stares. I am a pawn in his grasp, a moth caught in a fly trap, a flickering flame in the night that's lost all sight. How did I get here? The pain is so intense. Breathe, breathe, breathe. You are worthless. A body like yours is only a burden. Your mental, is a joke. Nobody cares about you. Look at them all looking past you. You do not exist. You are sick because you are fat. No one will save you, you poor stupid bitch. I tried to shake the negative thoughts away, but they still stay. A flower waiting to be picked, only to be pricked as I watch the blood drip. Breathe, breathe, breathe. I am important. I am more than a fat body. My world is crumbling. The walls are closing in. I cannot breathe. Panic. Please help me. Doctors will never look at you as a patient. Your family will never be there for you. Nurses will turn their heads no matter where you go. You are fat and unworthy of any help. You are slow, ugly. Hide your body. Cover up those arms. Put away the jiggle in your pants pocket. Big people do not get to reach for the stars. Please, it hurts. My wrists are bleeding. My heart is torn. My spirit is broken. Which self do I mourn? It hurts. Breathe. Do not fight your truth. My darkness will slay all the light inside of you. Do not act brave. Believe you will never be okay. There is no future for a fat person like you. Eat away your feelings. Oh, wait, you can't. I see your body betrays you. Look at you, too sick to stand. Lick your own wounds, bandage your own scars. What happened to that fat girl confidence? I see it didn't get you very far. Standing at the edge, arms open, ready to fall. One more push to end it all. My stomach is in agony. My mental is doing somersaults. Nobody's there with me, not even a hand to hold. Breathe. I have to fight this. Please, it hurts. You are wrong. I am worthy. My body does not define my health. Just because I'm not loved by most doesn't mean I don't love myself. A vessel full of humor, hips and lips, logic, creativity. What's not to love about me? I am more than a fat body. Fuck this mental dissect. Why doesn't the world want someone whose heart is full of love? A soul just trying to roam free, live as high as a dove spreading its wings. Breathe. 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 Nothing is working, I see. Water will not stay in. Medication comes back up. Have you tried prayer? What fluff? Still sick and queasy, a pathetic person of society. I guess no love for your fat body. You will always be ignored no matter what you do and say. You can give all you want. Everyone will just continue to take. Your pockets will remain empty no matter what you do. Trust me, you have nothing to prove. Good luck with all that fat inside of you. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe fire into my lungs, life into my eyes. Bring back my passion for things so my life can finally take flight. Breathe, fight. I need you alive. Come on, see, do not flatline. Feel that warmth? Healing is on the rise. You may have lost yourself, but a new one is coming. Do not listen to the voice who's always slumming. Keep fighting. Welcome God's love. Welcome God's hug. Do not listen to the dark side. Keep finding your purpose. Everything will be fine. You are worthy of all things great. Fuck everyone else who blamed you for all of their mistakes. You are not a burden, even if you build your empire alone. Keep going, even when the devil fucks up the flow. Breathe, fight. I will beat this illness. It's on sight. Thank you.
Come on, see. Y'all open y'all mics and show some love to the birthday girl.
I'm breathing. I'm breathing.
Wow.
Wow.
I know that
Wow.
tied into what you did.
And happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday, C. Oh, it's a new day.
I gotta
Tomorrow
send your
we're gonna
birthday
launch the
shout out.
show.
Happy
You gonna
birthday
you
to
gonna do something?
you.
Oh,
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
It's a new dawn.
Thank you.
It's a new day, and she's feeling good.
Come on, sugar bug.
yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. Better breathe.
Congratulations
I got
on
one
another year
question for you.
being here. Congratulations on your show tomorrow. What's up, Wiz, my bad?
No, you good, brother. You finished? Okay, see, I got one question for you.
Tell me.
Has the moon seen you naked?
Multiple times. Too many to count.
God bless the moon. God bless the moon. We love you, sis. Happy birthday to you again.
Happy
Woo! Thank
birthday!
you.
Happy birthday, C.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy
That's what's
birthday.
up. Yeah, get them birthday shout outs in there.
Happy birthday, girl. Happy birthday, girl. It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
I'm gonna have to get you to sing a little bit later. Um, yeah, y'all open up y'all hearts and y'all mics and welcome General Lissimo to the stage.
Woo!
Generalissimo. Thank you so much. And see you.
Um,
You've really been blowing me away lately. See, you just you're there, with your
Oh,
work,
thank you. Thank you.
and you have found a voice, and you're going to be finding new voices, and you're dancing. You're dancing too. And Whisper, what you read earlier, just was so important to all of us. It's not just for women; it's for men too. So,
Thank you. I appreciate that.
well, it's the truth. So I'll just read two new poems. The first is called Because Scars Are Not Japanese Teacups. When I was 49, I tripped on my front stairs and fell into a bush. I had a cut across my forehead that quickly scabbed over. Luckily, there was no scar. It amazed me how many people asked me about my injury, which wasn't an awful injury. When I was a kid, my mom taught me it was rude to ask people about injuries and scars, so I told people I was bungee jumping from the Casco Bay Bridge and bumped my head on a girder. When I was 6, I was running downstairs as 6-year-olds do. I was carrying a freshly sharpened pencil when I tripped over my feet as 6-year-olds do. At that moment, my body tumbled, my hand held tight to the freshly sharpened pencil, which found its way into the skin above my knee. It did not draw blood, but left a small blue dot that still exists to this day. It's a scar in the form of a tattoo. When I was 8, I acquired a small half-inch diagonal scar on my right wrist when I fell off my bike. Several months after my mother passed away, I was unpacking a box of her stuff that was now my stuff. I carefully swiped a box cutter along the top of the box. When it slipped from the packing tape to the top end of my left forearm, I became the proud recipient of a 2-inch keloid souvenir. Those scars are surface scars, scars that only serve as memories of inconsequential events. When people ask me how the forearm scar happened, I tell them it happened during a hang gliding mishap. Then I tell them the truth. But the scars I worry most about are invisible. They exist inside my psyche. They exist as history. They exist as trauma. They exist as reasons to see a therapist. They exist as poetry. They exist as abstract art with what has been called primitive brushstrokes. To me, taping a canvas to create clean lines doesn't reflect the way life works. Sometimes our traumas are what makes us better people. It's true we can react to trauma by taping our future decisions to create even lines and shapes, but my reality tends to lean askew. The blue dot is still there, but has faded and shrunk in relation to my adult size. The scar on my wrist is barely visible. The box cutter scar is as pronounced as the veins on the other end of my forearm on the inside of my wrist. But my inside scars show themselves through my behavior. My inside scars play hide and seek in my sleeping dreams. I cannot cover them with makeup or clothing. I can only learn to exist with them each next time they come up for air by learning how to recognize when they will surface. I could try to lay down figurative tape to straighten them out, but their rough edges will still exist. Because I can't kintsugi them with liquid gold, I welcome them as part of my whole. So when they come up for air, they don't have to grab their albuterol inhalers. Then they can breathe easy, so I can breathe easy. And this is one of my this poem I wrote last night. It's called A Tear is Still a Tear. when I was streaming through New York undercover. Luther Vandross was singing "A House Is Not a Home" live in a jazz club. The first line of the song, "A chair is still a chair, even when no one's sitting there." I'd been needing a good cry for at least 5 days, but my teardrops had refused to well. Life had been flipping me off with both hands and sticking out its invisible financial foot every time I walked by to trip up my immediate future. The idea that fate is inescapable had refused to escape my sense of inescapable destiny. Not that this chain of events would continue to act like an infinite domino chain. So I was sitting in my desk watching this cop show from the 90s. They are in a jazz club one of the cops' dad owns. Luther is there singing one of the greatest tear-inducing songs of all time. It was the first line that caused tears to well. Then the second line, "But a chair is not a house, and a house is not a home," found a warm tear rolling down my right cheek. Burt Bacharach and Hal David's lyrics continued to pierce my heart when there's no one there to hold you tight, and no one there you can kiss goodnight. And as Luther painted the atmosphere with his soul, I felt tears falling down both sides of my face. Their salinity invaded my pores with a stinging sensation, then began to soak my wiry beard. But the show only included a portion of the song, cutting me off from my catharsis. I washed the saline from my face and felt a bit born again minus Jesus. I returned to my laptop and Googled the song. I listened to it all the way through, but no tears fell. My sinuses were as clear as the aquamarine water on the Redneck Riviera. I closed the laptop. Life was still flipping me off with both hands, but I was breathing cleanly, and I knew life's fingers would soon cramp up. Thank you.
Yeah, General
Yes.
Mode.
No, he didn't come through with one of my favorite songs.
Those were so powerful.
Are you gonna be? So you gonna be? Come on.
That's
now.
it.
Mm-hmm.
But a chair is not a house, and a house is not a home.
Oh, girl.
Oh no, nobody.
Love. Let's go. I love the
Nobody
other
can
one,
make
too,
them.
about the
Nobody can make
stars and
anybody cry
whatnot.
like
That-
Luther can. That's what I say.
Come on now.
Say
My
that
God.
Luther painted the atmosphere with his soul. That was brilliant. Oh my God, that was brilliant. That was brilliant.
Oh, my
Thank you.
attention. Yes, you did.
General Lissimo, I'm not even going to ask you because I know you butt naked howling at the moon. So we know the answer.
Well, my answer
He's
is
currently butt naked howling
my
at the
answer
moon.
is I ain't telling nobody nothing because it's only my business.
Hey!
You got that right.
But if you look into the chat, I have the thing about word jamming on the 24th, and then the link on, you can either buy tickets or get complimentary tickets from Jane by PMing her on Instagram or emailing her. So it's a really great little thing where you have 4 poets that just trade off poems one by one. There are no real rules or time limits. It's just a really awesome little casual reading event. So
Yes, and it's a fire lineup too, so that's gonna be a dope show. I will
oh
definitely
my God, I
be
get to be with Miss Betty.
there. That part.
When will that happen in my life?
It's gonna be phenomenal. I can't wait to sharing that experience.
Yes, that is. Oh, I can't wait. Okay, that's awesome.
That's just y'all show some love for General Lissimo one more time.
Yeah, Generalissimo. I'm still holding you that. Hey, Generalissimo said I can call him uncle only if I buy him a nice big fat steak dinner and only during the dinner. So I'm gonna be throwing, hey, this is my uncle to the waitresses and all that. I gotta fly all the way to New York, buy this man a big old steak dinner just so I could have the honor to call him my uncle.
Wow.
Oh, I love it.
Well,
I love it.
because that's Shockey. That's Shockey's doing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah. That was because Shocky
Yeah,
always call him
only
uncle. And I
during
was
the
like,
day.
damn, I want generally to be my uncle. Like, what's up? How you get in on that? He's like, buy me a nice steak dinner, and only during the dinner you can call me uncle. And I said, I
Wow.
bet. So I'll
Wow.
pay the
That's
money for that.
hilarious.
Oh God, Generalissimo, I have to pay homage to another one of your lines. Scars are invisible, primitive brush strokes. That was another brilliant line that just sparked something in case you missed that. Thank you for sharing. And I'll take the steak.
Y'all, I just realized something. Mr. Witz, you didn't ask me about my moon.
Oh goodness. Because I think I know your answer, but we're gonna give it to you. Whisper Poet. Have the moon ever seen you naked?
All I can say to that is that the graveyard shift of the NSA has a satellite task to my backyard.
Wait, your backyard or your backyard? It doesn't matter where you're at in the
So those
world.
are photos of you we've been looking at.
I'm RF tagged.
Oh man. We're gonna scroll back a little bit. Y'all open up your hearts and your mics and welcome Italo to the stage.
Italo.
Let's go, Italo.
I warn you guys. I warn you. Very important to get. Because turns out he's back. I'm sorry. I set him loose like a Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Part 2. It's called The Waiting Room. So you guys know the movie, right? So here it is. Waiting Room. All right. Na 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 can't get this out of my head. Yeah, but oh, sorry guys, I just can't get this song out of my head. Calling me now, PA. Yeah, lots of paperwork and forms to fill out. Did you finish the questionnaire out? Do you know where you are? Yeah. Do you remember how you got here? Are you riddled with doubt? The waiting room. Lots and lots of souls in here today. Sad have been waiting longer than you. You, Mr. Woods, I'm talking to you. You never know. You might be next. Your name is in the bowl. No matter if you're use italic or bold, no matter the font. Do you smoke or not? Have you been here before or not? Do you know who I am? See me in the silver screen or on the silver screen? Really? Scary movie or screen? Do you see color in this vivid dream? Are your dreams electric, or do you dream in electric sheep like Blade Runner? Where are you running? Take a pill, take a sip. Welcome in. Relax and breathe. Did you find some peace? Beetlejuice that. Beetlejuice. Say it one more time for kicks before I slip up your lips. How long is this song? La 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 la. I can't get it out of my head. It's a joke. Live now while you're still ahead. Your time to shine is coming, Mr. Witz. Have you tried speed dating? No, I'm talking about the questionnaires. That's the question. I don't know why this question is in here. Anyways, I have speed dated it, but didn't go very well. Anyway, you got much still to leave, my man. Waiting here can feel like an eternity. Nothing left to read, man. So for this medical jargon, brochures, and what's the next best thing in medicine? As if you really give two shits. I mean, do you know doctors and scientists making shit up? Do you know about the latest celebrity breakup? That's People Magazine. On the gossip tablets, on the coffee table, next to the man with a shrunken head. Speaking of that, are you single or married? Yeah, that's another question in the questionnaire. I don't even know what it has on the questionnaire. It makes any sense. Are you single or married? Poltergeist or The Exorcist? I mean, we know the answer to that one. Don't forget about Freddy. Are you even ready? They never call your number? What? Maybe they're missing some digits. Or maybe your number got lost, as everything else gets lost in the train that brought you in. It says here, are you female or male? Huh. I don't know. Drop your pants and I'll take a look. My name? Don't buy the bug. Don't buy the bug. And don't drink the juice. They say my name one last time and I'll appear like Beetlejuice. Peace. Thanks for letting me talk in this voice.
It's all you starting to scare me.
I scare
And his
myself when I
voice at
read
the
that.
beginning, I let him out. Yeah, I let him out. He said in the beginning, bro, there was fair warning.
Right. Listen. He always killed me with the Beetlejuice voice, so I wasn't prepared. I didn't know what he was coming with tonight. Crazy, man. Love you, bro. Thank you for coming back for us.
You're welcome, Luis. I guess I'm gonna put it to rest now.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, big love always, man. Let us know what you got coming next, Italo.
Okay. Well, pretty soon we're gonna have an announcement. For those that don't know, I'm with Theory Entertainment, and as you probably know or don't know, this is actually it's gonna be pretty soon. We're gonna have a magazine called Theory Magazine. So once it's out, once it's available and published, I'll let you guys know. I'll bring a copy to the to the Zoom meeting. So you can see it.
That's what's up. Look forward to that, man. It's actually something that I wanted to venture in a while back, and things kind of took another turn for me, so I didn't dive into it. Coach knows I was trying to put together a poets magazine to homage the community. But yeah, I'm glad that you're doing something of that sort, and I salute you, and I can't wait to see what that looks like.
Yeah.
Y'all show some love one more time.
Beetlejuice, man. I'm looking forward to that flick, bro.
Let's go,
Sounds
Inalo. That was
definitely
fire.
creative.
On fuego.
Happy birthday, C.
Happy
She's
birthday,
preparing
C.
for the
Thank
moon.
you, thank
That little
you.
Shaq just like, yo, the birthday. Break it down quick.
That part. Hey, Mama Betty, good to see you.
Hi. Hey, Miss Betty.
Hi.
Hey, Mama Betty.
Mama Betty.
We love you,
Hey,
Mama
Miss
Betty.
Betty, I'm looking forward to reading with you at Jane's thing.
We love you.
All right, I'm getting past my bedtime, y'all. Got to get these people in here. Y'all open up your hearts and your mics and let's show some love to Brooklyn in the house.
Brooklyn in the house.
Brooklyn in the house.
Yeah.
Let's go, Brooklyn.
Hey, I didn't even know it was my turn. Let me see here, get situated real quick. I thought Dope was going before me. I wasn't sure. Let me see, pull this
Put
up.
the
Now
flowers
this
on. We know you naked in front of the moon.
definite. Absolutely. Now
right now. Mhm.
this is a work in progress. Let's see here. Where did it go? Oh, snap. My poem disappeared on me. Okay. Hello, and thank you for calling Melanin Matters. If you think you have reached this number in error, please check the number and try again. Otherwise, press star and you will be transferred to our directory. Beep. Press 1 for Stephen Biko. Press 2 for Sonia Massey. Press 3 for Tyree Nichols. Press 4 for Malcolm X. Press 5 for Ahmad Aubrey. Press 6 for Brianna Taylor. Press 7 for Trayvon Martin. Press 8 for Sandra Bland. Press 9 for George Floyd. Press *# for all school massacres. Beep. We are sorry, but the martyr you are trying to reach is no longer in service. Press 0 to speak with Jesus on the main line so you can tell him what you want. Beep. Your estimated wait time is maybe too late minutes. Disclaimer. He may answer, but just know that only God's will be done in your circumstance. Callers tend to have similar outcome. Death on repeat, guaranteeing. #fame posthumously, making martyrdom a reality. Beep. We're sorry, but we are experiencing extremely high call volume at this time. If you would like to hold your place in line, press 1, and we will return your call as soon as possible. Beep. Thank you. I see the number you are calling from is HASHTAG. If this is correct, press 1. If not, press 2 to leave a different number. Beep. We're sorry, but all circuits are busy at this time. Please retry the number and call again. Thank you for calling Melanin Matters. Goodbye. That is the first.
God damn.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
Wow.
Wow, that was amazing.
Wow.
I've never heard a piece like that ever.
Haunting. Haunting.
Whoa.
Thank you. That's not something I normally would write.
First of all, that's a whole fucking play. Let's keep it a buck. That's a whole. Let me turn my camera. Let me get out of here. Can't
Thank
stand
you.
you right now. Can't stand you.
I love you though.
That part.
I like the voice. I like the delivery of the voice. How you change your tone from the human voice to the robotics. I'm like, wow, that's what it sounds like to be alone forever.
That piece was so realistic. It made you really sit back and think about life. And it made you just reflect and really get an understanding. That was a beautiful piece. I have never, ever heard a piece like that before. That was gorgeous. And it made me just really sit within myself and just say, good God. And think, oh my God, that was beautiful. Oh, good God. I don't think I want to follow that. It was gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
It
Brooklyn,
was beautiful.
Brooklyn, that poem was fucking scary, okay? It was scary because if the phone rings right now, I'm afraid that the dial tone would say just what you said. That was a powerful, profound, amazing piece. One of the best pieces that I heard.
Thank you.
Forever. Brooklyn, in the
Thanks
house.
so much. I appreciate that. And it was a new piece, by the way, because I think I wrote that, week and a half ago, but we didn't meet. Anyway, because Witz has to get his beauty rest. Let me get this one out real quick. This is new also. I was asked if I couldn't be a poet, what would I be? If I couldn't be a poet, I'm not sure what I'd be. Since life has been lifing seriously with expectancy, tumultuous occurrences are a given, you'll see. Just continue to keep on living. You will find with breath, there's no such thing as coasting. Even though there are periods when you feel you're just existing, those are the times that depression seeps in. So you fight for what strength you can cling to find a solution. So poetry has truly been my blessing, my therapy. It has given me an outlet to release my fears, my moods, my fantasies, my tears. Tragic outcome throughout these last few years. It has stretched me past the limitations that I have set for myself. In essence, poetry has been the hill from which cometh my help. Through my trials, I feel God wants to see me win. Poetry's a gift in my present state, for now as well as then. Who would have thought I would have found catharsis in my pen? Poem.
Girl, you better speak.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard your pieces completely through. That was amazing. You're gorgeous to me. Beautiful.
So dope. So dope. I just see your pen. Like, dude, you brought us all through some catharticism through your pen. Like, you took us all for that ride for sure.
Erica, I just got one question for you. Did you write that while the moon was watching you naked? I guess that means yes. I'm gonna just take that as a yes.
Yeah, the silence meant yes.
Right.
Both of those pieces were fire, especially that first one. That was amazing.
Well, and let's get these last two. Y'all,
I'm
please.
gonna need Erica to be my operator here at the waiting room here for Beetlejuice hotlines. Stay in touch. Thank you. sorry, Mr. Woods.
Look, I ain't got nothing. Y'all, please open up your hearts and your mics and welcome my food dog, Nemo, soon.
That's my
Nemo,
food son.
cool.
That's my food son. Nemo, come on,
Get it,
food
brother.
son.
Hey, Fuma.
Get it, brother.
Let's
Good
go.
to see you.
Come on, Nemo.
Okay, so I'm just gonna do one. I need the absurd tonight because it's been a day, it's been a week. So here we go. Oboe rowboat potato salad sandwich. Tomato, banana, hamster in a cabbage. Big fellow, rubella, rabbi, and a hand bike. Firecracker, walrus tracker, chocolate-covered espresso beans. Schnickel Fritz, penguin lips, angry newts withhold their answer. Samurai, pumpkin pie, are those monkeys in the sky? Edward Teach, Rapid Peach, your dinner guests were not invited. Snaggletooth, supple sleuth, noodle, kangaroo. You see, cheese doodle, standard poodle, crackers, and a slow pitch. Crocodile, domicile, mud huts by an old hutch. Wacky tobacco, where are the good lackeys? No one is inside my shoe. Submarine, guillotine, whatever will I do? Bubble gum on my thumb, this is a pleasant Tuesday. Ukulele, private navy, skipping on a sidewalk. Understanding, bumpy landing, being upside down. Railroad, data node, information superhighway. You see, you have to understand, donut hole, casserole, khaki slacks, and rubber sneakers. Garbanzo beans, giant screens, grandpa's inside out. Figgy pudding, where are you heading? I'll be over here. Velociraptor, car adapter, disestablishmentarianism. Petrol pump, heffalump, there's spiders in the dandelions, silly strumpet, lumpy crumpet, angry, tepid trees. Public speaker, half-filled beaker, your answer's under there. Call me crazy, pluck my daisy, salt this underwear. What I'm trying to say is broken rhino, green albino, you'll need to put the nozzle down. Unrelenting bugs inventing will forage on our knees. Studebaker, taffy maker, soft like kittens' mittens. Coriander, new belt sander, howl like a lizard wizard. Dark matters, love scatters hearts in dervish twirls. Music box, money talks, I have your husband in my pants. Leaf litter, death critter, bring your longships up the shore. Surfboard, marked and scored, falling sadly in the winds. You'll have to forgive me for saying, waxy bloom, silver moon, wobbly little elf, single slice, good advice, dappled summer shadow. Dean of students, home improvements, consubstantiality. Pork and biscuits, you can kiss it, queen of hospitality. Creme de mint, succulent, ample dumpling gang, squeaky hinge, crooked fringe, big, bombastic, bang. Snicker snack, lumberjack, lightning in the pie. Raven fingers, kinda lingers. Where did my manners go? This may come as a surprise, but aspirations, penetration, there's holes inside your cargo pants. Zombie brain goes, jalapenos, discombobulation. Hovercraft, Howard Taft, the thick are taking over. Underscore, umbrella store. There's something in the stroller. Tonic water, toxic blotter, whose ink is in this squid? Lily pad, Galahad, who ate the katydid? Cicada killer, errant miller, no vorpal blade will help you now. The slivy toves have gone out grave, and so returns the Jabberwock. Thank you.
Thank you.
I fucking love that.
I love that.
I'm glad you made
Nice
it in
piece.
tonight.
Is this the
I
Mad
love that
Hatter
piece,
piece?
Nemo.
Yeah, it's
That's-
definitely a Mad Hatter piece. That's
Right.
that's how Nemo shakes his emotions loose. You know, sometimes you gotta
Yeah,
just
yeah.
get the sillies out. You just gotta shake
Oh,
your whole
man.
body.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what that piece does for him.
Yeah, to get the absurd in there, just it's a cleansing ritual.
Hmm
Yeah,
Love
thank
you, fool. Thank you for coming, man. Thank you for making it.
Oh yeah, love being here always. Made
I
it to
know,
Wednesday.
I know you do, brother. And I know you had a full day, so I'm just gracious that you made it.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad to be
I'm
here.
grateful we
Thank
all
you,
made it.
everybody.
Y'all show some love to Nemo one more time, please. And you got plenty of comments in the chat, man. I think we all kind of enjoyed that one right there.
Yeah, that was amazing. Nemo.
He knows too that that's one of my favorite ones. So I don't know. I could be selfish, but I felt like he read that for me. I'm glad y'all got to enjoy it
Absolutely
too.
for you, Thomas.
I feel like it was for me, and I'm glad y'all got to enjoy it too.
That's what's
But
up.
nah, really though, it was probably for C. Once again, happy birthday, C. Tomorrow, I'm so excited for you to premiere the show. Like, it's gonna be. Oh, you shaved.
She shaved for tomorrow.
Was
Wow.
the moon watching?
It's the moon watching. Yeah, speaking of the moon, Nemo, has the moon ever seen you naked?
Yeah, once or twice, but not enough that you can't see my butt from space.
They don't got satellite imagery.
I think they use it to calibrate the lasers on the satellites. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. All right. Thank you, fool. Love you, bro.
Love you too.
That's what's up. All right, we got two more. Y'all, please open up your hearts and your mics and show some love to dope female trainer.
Come on, dope female. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this.
Let's go, dope.
Thank you. I have one piece. The piece is called The Other Side of Darkness. I hope y'all can hear me. Dear God, please guide my words, because I often ask myself, what's on the other side of darkness? Is it an eternal ending, or is it a beautiful beginning that we've been too blind to see? And I wonder if silence sacrifices the screams for the sake of not sabotaging what society deems as sanity. And I wonder if death dances to a dichotomy of defeated darkness designed by the drums that beat to the beat of beatings, roaming aimlessly like the depths of the night, or maybe, just maybe, soft echoes knocking on the doors of dreams not yet spoken. Because I've flirted on both sides of the edges where light fades into shadows and certainty crumble like ancient stones out of the weight of time. And the only truth is the unknown. And after a while, I learned the difference between holding a hand and chaining a soul. And I began to understand that love doesn't mean leaning, and company doesn't always mean security. Through my experiences of darkness, I learned that weeping may endure for a night, but joy will most definitely come in the morning. And I learned to sprinkle a little goodness on the words that spew from my mouth, because I just might have to chew them. And to speak life into the air, because I just might be listening. And as the challenges made themselves known, you see, I decided to accept my defeat with my head held up and my eyes towards the sky with the grace of a woman and the grief of a child. And I learned to build my own roles with a humble heart and a determined spirit as I glorify the opportunities of today, because the foundations of tomorrow were too uncertain for plans and futures. Futures have a way of falling down in mid-flight, and after a while, I learned that even sunshine burns if you get too much. So I decided to plant my own garden and decorate my own soul instead of waiting for somebody to bring me flowers. And with each day I choose change. You see, I choose me. I choose to embrace my own elegance and submit my own strength and worship my own will and guard my own grace and create my own covenant, build my own bridges, and never forget to love on my own self, seek calmness in the midst of my own chaos, and account my own abilities. So yeah, I often ask myself, I say, God, what's on the other side of darkness? And I discovered that it was not an end, but a beginning. It was a new chapter that I wrote with my own hands. It was the strength that I found when all of the lights were gone. It was the clarity that I felt when I embraced the unknown. You see, I am the answer to the question that I once feared. I am the one that stood up and stepped through. You see, I'm the one that God watched and made brand new. I'm the one that God put back together when everybody thought that Shaq G, the dope female trainer, was fucking through. So when I asked God, I said, God, what's on the other side of darkness? God said, baby, it's you. Mm.
All right now. All right.
Yo, that is my new anthem. You just fucking changed me as a person. Like, holy shit.
I think that was perfect. For this question, I have to ask you. DFT, has the moon ever seen you naked.
The moon wrapped my soul into his Holy Ghost and placed my temple to the Garden of Eden, where life began. Yes.
I love it.
Thank you.
I love it.
I
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Thank you for hanging in there with us. I know it's been a
No
long
problem. It's okay. I enjoyed this time. It was nice.
process. It was a beautiful evening.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, show some love to dope female trainer one more time, please.
The
Yeah.
dopest female trainer. What?
Absolutely.
You
That
changed my life with
alliteration.
that.
Yes.
Wow.
That was dope,
Um,
dope.
No, the way
Thank you.
your cadence flows, it was just simply beautiful.
Thank you. I
Powerful.
appreciate it.
Like I'm excited for this video to be released so I can go back and sample that, and that's gonna be my anthem, like straight up, right?
That's what's up. It's been some magic here tonight. I'm telling you, y'all been on the road tonight. Let's get this last artist out the way. Y'all please open up your hearts and your mics and show some love to my brother, Coach Josh Smalls.
Walimu.
Coach.
Yeah.
What up?
Hey,
What up?
man,
What up? Can y'all hear me?
What's going on,
yeah,
Coach?
loud
How
and
you doing,
clear.
Coach? How you doing?
Y'all can hear me good?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Trying to let my
Yes, we
I'm trying to
hear
let
you.
my stuff grow in, so I'm uncomfortable right now, but it's all good.
I love that picture.
All right, good. All right, let's get this new shit. Shit new.
New shit.
Oh.
New
No
chat.
shit.
Hey, Slinger.
I remember the first day we saw you. A sonogram image of a dancing princess. I fell in love that day, knowing nothing more than we have ourselves a dancer. I recall day and night classical music streaming through our 65-inch screen TV. Lullaby after lullaby, and someone told me that this was a way to keep the baby's mind working. It's funny how her mind works, but her voice box hasn't caught up yet. I mean, she talks, but only when she wants to. And most days she screams, trying to make sure her mind is comfortable enough for her words to find her tongue. I've prayed over her tone. Asked others who say they know God to send the big guy a bat signal for our family. All I know is she dances often. And occasionally she'll find room for a mama or a dada to meet our ears. I think, of course, it's the phrase that tenders her smile most. And it grabs us by the moment and laughs fill our home. You know, her mom taught her the word circle. And I watched them turn the dry erase board into a holy grail. I'll admit, some days it's not easy. But sometimes happy paints us awesome. So I'll be lying if I say I don't need a little more. And at the same time, life without Mina just doesn't sound like life. So God, if you're listening, I'm grateful that she's healthy. And I can't wait until you gift her her first sentence. Turn our home into the perfect love song. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful?
That was it, bro. That was it
Yeah,
right
love
there.
to be wonderful.
That was perfect.
It's nothing to add to that, bro. That was it. I love you, man.
I kid you not. I heard the song, "Isn't She Lovely?" right before he started singing, "Isn't She Lovely?"
Babe, no crying on the show.
Mr. Witz.
Come on now, put your face together. It was touching for us all, but we all trying to keep it together.
Yes.
Who is that?
You.
That's
We
that
see you.
babe. So I know we did.
Don't be running now.
Mm.
Yeah, that was powerful, bro.
Was.
That was powerful. I'm speechless. I truly don't have nothing to add to that.
Mr. Witz,
Yes.
to Mwalimu Coach Ja, I sent him something in his DMs, a video. And I often send these videos to the brothers and to the men that fathers matter. Fathers are precious. Fathers are necessary. And that is a beautiful poem that you wrote, Mwalimu Coach Ja, Asante Sana. I'm 73 years old, such is life, but I'm still a daddy's girl, even at this time. And, I just love fathers. Fathers matter. Fathers are precious. One love. Thank you again. I saw my father. I heard my father in that poem.
Thank you for that, Mama Betty. I know you're receiving all of this, brother. We love you. We continue to pray for y'all and push that positive energy in your direction. Know that you're doing God's work, bro. Can I ask you one question?
What up? What up?
Has the moon ever seen you naked?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I got a daughter.
He said, how you think I got a daughter we was talking about? Oh, man. Hey, Wiz, man, I just want to thank you and your brother Jai and just everybody in this room. You're beautiful. Oh, my gifted. Thank you so much for all the love that y'all shared and the poetry that y'all shared. And celebrating C's birthday with us.
Yes,
We
happy
love you
birthday,
guys.
C.
Really.
Happy birthday, C.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
We really thank you for being here too, because I tapped into open minds, open mic this week, and C Santos said my birthday is Wednesday, and he said come on in because we celebrating you, and she said I will be there, and you came prepared, fully prepared, and we just gracious that we can share this time with you. Happy 35th.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Today was super special. Thank you.
Y'all check out C's new show that we're doing on Open Minds. And Wish, too, that's what we don't do nothing on Thursdays. We got 3 new shows starting again by the end of the year. I think we'll put the 7 shows. We don't do nothing on Wednesdays because is my wife and I's day to relax and come here to Who Naked Up in Here. We hold space for y'all just because y'all fan. And thank you for doing what you're doing. We love you.
Man, love y'all back. Love y'all back. This is the biggest heart I could make right now. You feel me? I normally give that heart to my children. My children hit me to that heart. So to be able to share that with you all, man, it's for real. All right?
Man, much love, man. Much love.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to call it a night. I got to get up at 5. I love you all. I thank y'all for sharing in this experience. Justine, I want to give you a special shout out because I know you just been driving and listening, and you hung in there with us for the whole night. I thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Awesome. Awesome. I love to hear that. Okay. Look, reading your name remind me of one of me and my brother's favorite episodes of the Cosby Show. Justine.
Yeah. I'll be back. Definitely.
Awesome. We look forward to it. We look forward to hearing from you next time. All right. Well, I'm gonna call it a night. Everybody, please unmute yourselves. Wish everyone a blessed evening.
Good night,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you, everybody.
Good
I
night,
love all y'all.
everyone.
Happy
Thank
birthday,
you.
Steve.
It was absolutely a pleasure.
I
Love
just need
you all.
love you guys too. I just want y'all to send positive vibes and prayers for me Friday. Since I'll be flying out. I haven't been on a plane in over 13 years. But I'm
I have
going
a
to
lot
see
of
Prada.
angels, and they all gonna be with you on Friday. So
Man, yes.
Yes. Go see Miss Prada and some other poets.
Oh,
So proud of you.
oh, have a wonderful time.
Yeah.
Take
I just
pictures,
want to
yo. We're
say,
gonna see pictures.
hey, I just want to say, everybody that's still here is hardcore. Because a lot of people, they spit, they leave. Well, I don't want to say a lot of people, but some people spit and
Some
leave.
people.
Some people
yeah.
like don't like to stick
Yeah.
around. But if you're here, you're hardcore. So give yourself a round of applause. I
Thank
always,
you for that.
I feel
Man,
like always the last people here are the hardest ones. So
man, say
yeah.
that, but
Sometimes I'm able to stay.
And shout outs to
Sometimes I
the
got
whole
stuff going on. I gotta
crew
go.
that we
But
got in here. Cause yeah, they stay through it all too. The host, Gifted, Wiz, y'all make this happen. Y'all stay here throughout it all. I know you gotta wake up early, but man, y'all invite all these wonderful poets in every week, and we just appreciate y'all for that. So one more time,
And
big
Mr.
shout out
Witz,
for
Mr.
Gifted
Witz,
and Wiz.
I'm going to
Love
take
you,
my clothes off.
Gifted.
I'm
Love
going
you
to take my
too.
clothes off and get naked for the moon.
Uh-oh.
Let me get ready. Let me
We
get
about to
ready.
enjoy the
Let me get
moon and
ready.
show my ass to the moon too. Now let's do it. Hey, Mama Betty doing it.
Recording.
We all gotta right now.
Cut the
Go show our ass
recording.
to the moon.
Oh man, the
Cut the
moon is
recording.
something awesome. Look,
Stop the recording.
you can stop the recording. Oh my goodness, not quite yet. All right, I love y'all.
All right.
Sure,
Have
get
a
some rest.
wonderful night,
Good night,
everyone.
everyone.
Good
Good
night.
night, everybody.
Good night.
Hugs. Hugs. Hugs.
Oh, I love y'all, man.
Love you
and
too.
we'll talk open minds.
Yeah, hey, I'm
We
about
did
to call
not
you right
cut
now.
the
Actually, just
recording.
join the
You cat
Zoom
our
thing.
love.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yes.
Yeah.
Peace. I kept telling you cut the recorder off.
I got you, baby. I heard you. I'm trying to get it to the
We
last
love
one. I
you.
like what's happening here tonight.
All right? We all, hey, Whisper, I love
We
you.
are
Gifted, I
one.
love you. Wits, I love you.
Love
I
you.
love what we're
Love you,
doing with the
brother.
poetry community. Let's just keep this thing rolling, yo. This next year is gonna be amazing, yo. Like we got so much stuff lined up. Like we pushing this positivity to everybody.
Love it.
Everybody.
I
Like,
love it. Nice.
Blessings, man.
Blessings. Y'all have a good night. Tell Kellis I said have a good one. Enjoy the hamburger.
good dude. I know I didn't even get to eat my burger yet. I know
I
she got her
know.
burger.
That's why I was like,
I've
go
been saying
enjoy
this the
your
whole time.
hamburger.
All right, y'all.
Love
Good
you,
night.
bro.
All
Love you.
right.
You know,
Peace.
sacrifice
Love
your
you.
belly for us.
All right.
Mm.
I'm seriously now wanting a hamburger.
I want to bring you
But
one.
no, it's a
That's
wait.
too far. I know it's too far.
Oh God.